Nasir Shamet, the designated hitter. 5, 6, and 7. McMahon and Smith to follow here in the top half of inning number 2 for Mishawaka Marian. First offering upstairs, the ball. Hobson, as we mentioned, 54 innings pitched, 113 strikeouts. Slap back to the screen, count even a ball, a strike infield, pretty much normal depth. In at the corners, a couple of steps at third. Left fielder Harris, very shallow. That offering upstairs, and kind of playing him all over the place. The center fielder Brett Lynn is shaded to the first base side of center. Justin Wright, we should say, pretty much straight away. Swing and a miss on a pitch up and in.
Boy, he can come at it when that fastball. And Charmont is a little hamstring problem right now, but he's been one of their hotter players in the postseason. He's been one of the reasons why they're here playing for the championship.
The 2-2 pitch, swung on missed, and that's the third strikeout in 5 batters for Cameron Hobson. Kevin McMahon comes to the plate. McMahon on the season, a .390 hitter, 10 doubles, 13 runs batted in, has a triple, 39 hits and 100 trips. First offering is strike one.
You know, as I mentioned, tragically, his father was killed in an auto accident earlier in the week. Mark, I don't think any of us can begin to understand the depths of sadness that this creates and how he must feel and what this young man's going through. You talk about courageous. This is the epitome of what that word should be about.
Well, fortunately for that young man, in addition, I'm sure, to his family at home, he has the love and support of his extended family at Mishawaka Marian. And at no time are they more needed than at this particular time in that young man's life. It's a great thing about team sports. Or at least that's what team sports should be, an extension of your family at home and a place to share the good times and the bad. Strike 3 called.
Well, he's on fire right now. I can see why he has a .51 ERA, and if you start to do the stats, I wasn't a math major, but I can do the math. A 1-0 lead might be enough the way he dominates.
No question. Just takes a lot of pressure off your defense and your offense for that matter. Called strike 1. He has fanned 4 of the 6 that he has faced through an inning and 2/3. He had a Sunday swing and a Saturday pitch. That one almost in the glove. 0-2.
There you go. I'm writing that one down. You know, you're going to the archives now.
The 0-2 pitch. Quick work, huh? Didn't even break a sweat. 3 up, 3 down. He'll be followed by Swart, Harris, and Justin Wright as they get ready to go to work in the bottom of the second inning. Nesbajani, first offering inside a ball. Parker, Brammer, McMahon, Rancher at the infield. Behind the plate is Pereni.
He was working on location.
Nibbler, huh?
Change,
looking for the corners.
Speed. Well, toss it up here. Let's see if you can hit it.
2-1 straight over the top toward the gap in right
gap.
center. Garrity with a pretty good jump on it. Dove for it. Can't come up with it. Drew Smith tracks it down, trotting into second base with a double to leave off the inning is Rice. We have seen outfielder after outfielder lay out for ball after ball. And, again, he was awfully close to making it happen, but just couldn't quite hold on to it.
It's a great effort. I mean, he gets a good jump on the ball, and right at the end, you think he's got a chance at it. And great hustle to limit them to only a double, but a leadoff double in the second. And you got to give some credit, really, to Sean Garrity.
Been to the plate 76 times and has 23 hits.
Oh, and by the way, he's 11-0 on the mound. Just to toss that in.
Squares to bunt, pulls it back. That one missed the corner. Throw down to second base on the pickoff. Boy, that was close. Closer than it should have been.
That's exactly right.
The kick and fire. And again, the ball is upstairs.
Lower half of the strike zone. Pick a corner.
2-0. Nice bunt. Gets it to the third base side. Pitcher fields it, guns it across the diamond a little high. Great coverage by the second baseman to come over and take the throw. McMahon. That pushes the runner up to scoring position, and there's 1 out in the inning.
I think Tim Priester realizing you got to limit them as much as you possibly can.
Right on the fringe of being a 360 hitter is Blake Harris.
So this is trouble. I'm not sure who has it.
Skies it up to the right side. Second baseman Kevin McMahon at the last minute stuck the glove out for the over-the-shoulder catch, and he saw that very, very late.
That was trouble. I mean, you'll see. And listen, he does a nice job here to make the play because you weren't sure. They're pulled in, which makes it a little more interesting for him. You and I have talked about this. Those fly balls to right field have troubled people today.
Okay, now Justin Wright, who is a .303 hitter with 4 doubles on the season, has 23 hits, stands at the plate with a runner 90 feet away. Nez Pajani needs to tug at the bill of the cap a little bit, bear down some here, and thank his defense by getting himself out of this little mini jam. First pitch, waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, you think, though, Crawfordsville scored their first run on a 2-out single. Mitchell Ray with a 2-out single to give them their first run.
The 0-1, bounce back toward the middle. Going to be a tough play for McMahon. They can't get it. Run will score.
How about it? Second straight inning where they got a 2-out hit both innings. That's what you call clearly clutch hitting, making plays, making big plays, and stepping up there and doing what you have to do.
So an infield single would have been a very, very tough play.
I don't think it would have made it. That was just one of those you're not going to make. Did what he could. That was going to be tough. You could just see that ball didn't come up, and even if it had, there's no way I think they're going to make that play.
Back to the top of the order now, and Cameron Hobson bounced out to short. Shows bunt, throw down to second, has it stolen.
Got
they
a nice
just keep
jump.
coming at you, don't they?
Absolutely. Got a nice jump on it. A good bit, good throw.
A little thing there, but a great job of protecting the runner by Hobson because he squared to show the bunt because he was way ahead in the count, first pitch.
Right.
So why not get that bat out there and disrupt the vision a little bit?
It does, and you keep that catcher down. You keep him down a little bit. You're going to try to shield him a little and keep him down in his stance down. They're just going to go ahead and walk Hobson, which is a good move. Put him on. So you
think Major League Baseball will ever get to this point? They talk about speeding up the game. I mean, once you issue the free pass, just send them on down there? Or
they've picked up 2 minutes per game in terms of slicing. Right. But you're right. But it's a good move on Tim Priester's part. Get a ground ball. You got to play at any base.
Center fielder Brett Lynn, big slow curveball, breaks right downtown for called strike one. He was hit by a pitch. Speaking of manufacturing runs, hit by a pitch, stole second, and then scored on the hit by Mitchell Ray. The 0-1.
Close.
Inside and in the dirt.
To go back, here's Hobson hitting 567s, driven in 37
got a piece
runs.
of the bat, Coach, so that's a called strike one. Or that's a strike one, we should say.
So why not put him on? You don't pitch to him, and even if you do pitch to him, certainly you're not going to throw anything to him.
Check that. Count 1 and 2 with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Brett Lynn, the batter. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pretty nice piece of pitching there by Nez Pajani. He does give up a run.